Dub Z. You're watching Dub Z TV. You got your boy Dub Z.
40 Cal.
Yes, and we're going to discuss Power Episode 2 of Season 6. Episode 2 of Season 6. Power aired obviously normally like on Sunday. But we got the chance to see it, I guess, the night before. This is
midnight.
Midnight. We did the other review right before this one, this episode premiered, and so basically we just came fresh off the other episode with all our thoughts of the whole Angie death and how the season premiered on, and now watching episode 2. It seems like we got to delve right more into the story of Angela's death. I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna go right into some of the stuff here. It seems like episode 2 we pick up right where Tommy, I guess, is in the an Uber that Tariq must have called for him. Looks like him and Tariq are just communicating a lot right now, and from what I see is that Tariq's aware that Tommy's alive, and then Ghost later on comes to Tariq and lets him know that his uncle Tommy is dead. And then, of course, Tariq is playing the game, but this is another one of those things of him
Tariq.
playing chess with everyone, including his dad. I mean, before I go into a couple specifics of what we saw, what were your overall thoughts on season 2? Episode 2.
Oh, good episode. I actually prefer this more. I like this episode better than episode 1. This one, I think, advanced the story a little bit more, and we kind of got a lot more in this episode than we did episode 1. First thing I'll say, I mentioned last video, Tariq. This episode, he kind of upgraded a bit for me. I kind of like how he was dealing the drugs in his school, and how he spoke to that one chick, and he's still playing the game. I remember he was like, "Hey, before you kill Ghost, give me a call." Obviously, he's playing the game in case he wants to save his father. I like that aspect. Tasha, she's good. I don't feel bad for her too much, she's alright. I think, with the divorce, I don't think she's gonna snitch, but who knows? Ghost, I'm kind of... I really don't have much to say, because I feel like Ghost is kind of... Yeah, he's working with the Eastern Europeans, but, Tommy... I love Tommy in this. He really, there's one scene maybe we'll get to later. He really killed it. I was like, man, this guy is the devil. Overall, I think it was a solid episode. It was really
I think it was pretty good. I mean, the shockers probably maybe not as dramatic as the first one because from where we just came from, but definitely a good one, a good couple of them, especially in the last few minutes of the episode was like, wow. Well, of course, we're going to spoil it. That's what you guys came in for. I just want to talk real quick about Rashad Tate. Rashad Tate hires this guy that was in the audience of one of his campaign speeches, and it looks like he's trying to get some more dirt on James St. Patrick. I don't know what he got up his sleeve, but this looks like... This season looks like Rashad Tate is going to be gripping up a little bit tighter because he really wants to become governor, and he's willing to do this stuff like at all costs.
Right, because he kind of went hood in this episode. He kind of, like with that his assistant, whatever, campaign worker. He really went hood. So I didn't expect that, but I guess if you're from the hood, you still have it in you, whether you're running for governor or not, it's in you regardless.
Menace to society.
Yeah.
We see you, Lorenz Tate. You still old dog.
Overall, I think he's not dumb. He knows Ghost is still... He probably knows Ghost is involved with Angela, with her death. I don't think he's stupid. He's just more like... I know he has something up his sleeve. I don't know what, because I don't think this man is stupid. He knows where Ghost is from. He knows the game.
Mm-hmm.
He's not retarded. Because
Mm-hmm.
remember, he's also corrupt himself, so he knows what Ghost is doing.
Most definitely.
You know, so him, I think this episode, had nothing negative, to say about him. He did his part. His story is progressing, so we'll see episode 3.
What about Tasha conversation with Paz and even getting questioned by Blanca Rodriguez? We'll just start. We'll just start with Paz. I felt like one thing I liked about how she was talking to Paz was like, yes, while her and while Tasha and Angela didn't really get along and see eye to eye on certain things, she did give Angela the credibility of actually helping her and helping her son, come battle through a case that could have put him away and possibly even the family, due to avenging Raina's death. So I'm glad that Tasha kind of paid the homage to that and kind of like almost like saying, I owe Angela one. So,
Yeah.
Paz obviously being confused because she doesn't know the specific details of what took place in that case. But as a sister, I know she just wants whoever has done this to pay, whether it's by guilty by association or whatever. I liked the way Tasha dealt with that conversation. Tasha, so far, she hasn't really. I don't really see her going wrong these 2 episodes that passed. She looks like she's more knowing of what she's about to do. I mean, yeah, Terry Silver's gone, but she seems a little bit more sturdy now. Like, I'm not messing with ghosts anymore. I'm doing my own thing, and looks like she's going all the way with that. What do you think?
Yeah, you're 100% right. This one, she's a bit more committed to doing what's best for her. In the past season, it was more helping the family, helping goals. This one, you can tell this season, so far, these 2 episodes, she's doing basically what's best for herself. Like she wants half of Ghost's money. She's trying to fight the prenup. Just like she was threatening Paz. With, hey, listen, I got the cell phone, so it's a lot more to Tasha this season, and I think we're gonna see more.
Oh yeah, more and also her conversation with Blanca Rodriguez. Blanca Rodriguez looks like she wants to press Tasha more because she kind of felt like she cornered her last season when she was questioning her and trying to angle her to be able to snitch on Ghost because of Angela's possible involvement in that and a possible affair. But this time she tried to play that game again, but. And this time, it didn't really work because Tasha, I felt like she was already ready for what Blanca had coming. So she might be questioned more, but with her. But I think that Tasha is a little bit more ready. So overall, I think Tasha is a little bit more sturdier now. Like she's ready to play the game, on that whether it's with Ghost, whether it's with the feds, whether it's with Tommy, whomever. Right now, she looks like she's for self right now and her kids. I mean, quick about Ghost and going to Jason, him telling them, okay, apparently, we didn't even mention this, that Ghost actually thinks that he killed Tommy when he shot up the car. He actually thinks Tommy's dead, and it seems like Jason's playing. I mean, what did you think on that? Like,
I didn't really know what to think because I was like, all right, why does he want Ghost? He said, yeah, I want Ghost to. Be the distro, but then you still have Tommy, so I'm not really sure what his game is. Is it the money? He wants more money. He said 100,000 a week or something. So I don't really know what something about that. So and then he told Tommy, hey, Ghost is still alive or whatever, and he wants Tommy to pay him for security.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if he's doing this. Hey, I'm gonna use both of them, get my bread, get money, and I'm like, he doesn't really need that. So I don't know his motive. If his motive just to make more money or what. Because I'm like, listen, eventually you gotta pick one or the other. Because eventually they're gonna collide. So Yeah, I had to see more because I don't really have much.
I mean, it looks like he probably wants them to try to kill each other or one to kill the other and him deal.
Yeah.
And if Ghost ends up on top, I feel like he's gonna give Ghost enough rope to hang himself. If not, Jason probably was killing himself.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what I take from that. And I agree. We still have more to see as far as Jason's concerned.
Yeah.
What do you think about Tasha paying for Angela's funeral?
Um, I thought it was. Don't have much to say. I think it was solid. I basically it was. She did her a favor. She did her sister a favor, and like I said, I don't have much really to say. I saw it. I'm like, all right, good job. You did.
I mean, that funeral scene was crazy.
Yeah, that scene.
Tommy showed up to Angela Valdez's funeral and walks up to Paz, gives her like a hug and a kiss, and tells her if she needs anything, she should let him know. I mean, how bonkers is that? Like, it's crazy. Like, this is the guy. Like, he basically just did Bishop and Juice. You shot the girl, and you're gonna go to the family and act like you're perfectly innocent, and you're just like. And Ghost is looking at him with the craziest look, like, I can't believe this guy is doing this.
Yeah, that was a crazy scene. Really,
I mean,
it was one of those scenes where like, yo, what's Tommy? And then he stares at Ghost like you didn't get me, like.
Yeah, he
just that like.
Yeah, right. And you see him looking at him like, yeah.
Looking at him like.
Yeah, that's right.
Giving the family a hug.
And then you got Sax. Sax is looking. He's like, this guy's freaking OJ. Like he said, but only Mark was here to see this.
Yeah.
I was laughing at that part.
I was laughing. The scene was well done. I think that was the best part of the whole episode. That scene, just seeing Tommy walk in last minute, like
that was as good as
he's the family. Like, hey, listen, knowing he's the one that killed Angela. It's really, it was a crazy scene. Also, kind of funny when I saw that.
And what was also dope about that scene, it kind of reminded me about the same impact I got from season 5, episode 1. By the end of that episode, Dre comes to Ghost at Raina's burial in the cemetery, and he comes and presses him, gives him the card of the Jimenez, and tell him he's fully protected, so don't ever really try to mess with him. And at that point, I'm like, Ghost looking at him like, you sizing me up. Yo, that
was also a great scene.
You're my son.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm the one that put you in position.
You was working for me.
You was working for me. Now you over here acting like I gotta worry about you because of some Jimenez, boy. You better watch it before I throw you in this grave right now. Mm-hmm. But that's how that scene. I don't even know which one was more shocking, but yeah, that was pretty crazy. And finally, what do you think about Dre finding out that Angela's dead at the end of this episode?
I didn't think much of it. I thought, all right, maybe. Dre,
what do you think?
When I saw that, I'm like, all right, maybe he's trying to get back in the game because right now he's snitching. So on what the female Jimenez. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, all right, so maybe he's trying to get back in the game, or maybe not. He's doing his push-ups, working out. Hey, your court date is this. You testify against Jimenez, whatever. But to me, what I got from that scene is that he sees this maybe as an opening to get back in the game. So we'll see. Like again, I think episode 2 overall pushed the story forward. More than episode 1. We got a lot more. We see where things are heading a little bit more. Mm-hmm. But what I got from that scene is overall, I think Dre is most likely gonna get back. Maybe he's gonna skip that court date and come back, but we'll see.
Well, I don't know. Hopefully, Steve Tampia could grip a little bit on this case and probably get him to still stand by what him and Angela, what Dre and Angela agreed on when he signed those papers. Yeah. So I mean, what do you rate this episode? I give this episode. I think it was about a good solid. I guess an 8. I'll give it an 8.
Yeah, I'll give it an 8 too. I think it was a really good episode.
Yeah. I'll give it an 8.
I have way more. I don't have any negatives really to say. I don't have anything where I'm like, oh, that's why you do this, or no nitpicking. I thought overall solid episode. Nothing. anything negative, I don't really.
Not really. Not too
Not
much.
really. Not anything that I think is even worth mentioning.
Like you said, if anything, it pushed the story forward.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything. Now, the one negative, if anything, I could say is 50. You said you were going to remove that theme song. You still got Trey songs on there. We want Joe back.
Yeah, you gotta get that 50. Come on, 50. You know what the fans want. So I think he mentioned.
Right?
Yeah, I think he mentioned episode 3. He's gonna put back the original, but if it's just for one episode, it's like, come on. Like we said in the previous video, that original theme song, that original opening song was really a classic.
It's an original.
It's an original. It's a classic. It was really, you rate that as one of the best theme songs out there, in TV show history. So I think, 50, put it back if you can.
Alright, so that's it for this video now. We're going to definitely come back to you with episode 3. I think episode 3 is directed by 50 Cent himself. Mm-hmm. So stay tuned for that. We still got more movie reviews, trailer reviews, more music. I'm going to do a music video very, very soon. We'll talk about some hot music out there or even in the past. We'll get into some more DC Marvel stuff. And you expect to hear some more power content. Now, if you have not yet subscribed to this video and you're new, subscribe down below. Don't forget to hit the notification buttons and leave a like. Don't just view the video. Like it. Because trust me, we're coming more and more and more, and we're gonna be bringing you a lot of content. So once again, this is Dub Z,
40 Cal,
and you're watching Dub Z TV. Stay tuned.